Hey Methuselah, did you get my text? Yeah, I was just letting you know I found it. Okay, well, I'm going to start filming. Gotta go. Bye. I don't know what this greasy stain is on my Gabby's Dollhouse kitchen, but I'm here to show you how to make it over, along with some repainting, repairs, and most importantly, expanding it into more rooms using matching colored counting blocks. My collectible Gabby's Playhouse came with a Cakey Cat stove and a cabinet with a pink cake. That's missing its original stickers covered in sprinkles like Cakey Cat that I found in the pool. Stickers, yes, we need plenty of these.
You're being too dramatic.
Getting started.
3, 2, 1, take!
I'm keeping that in the video. Anyway, DJ Catnip is so cute. I chose this sticker to cover up the window because it's dark enough. I also added on a cat flower and pandy paws. Then I removed him because he was too translucent. Then Mercat came to save the day. I also rearranged the flowers and added on topiary. Gabby was clearly cooking in her dollhouse kitchen, which explains the oil on the wall. I always find the most perfect thing for something that needs it. Thank you, Cakey Cat sticker. I'm going to a birthday party today, so this is such a mood. Let's repaint this 2-tier cake with colors that make sense. This cupcake button that spins the cake will be repainted too. I'm using white nail polish as frosting to make it last. I apply it to both layers and the cupcake top. I'm painting the bottom tier cake with blue nail polish. For more color variation, I'm using a darker nail polish on the top tier. I think it's sparkly midnight blurple. I used that lighter blue nail polish as sprinkles for the cupcake, and then when it dried, I slid it back into the kitchen. Thankfully, the cute little stove was in good condition, so I just slid it right next to the counter, or cake cabinet, we should call it. Time to add on room 1, using those counter blocks as floors and walls. I'm using Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks to hold this together. I normally get that at Walmart or Amazon. Juniper where I live is no joke. I highly recommend using the Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. They work every time. Repeat these steps for room number 2 and any additional rooms you intend to add on. These 2 rooms are not glued to Gabby's Dollhouse kitchen, however, they're glued together. I wanted this to remain stackable for easy storage. Surprise! I am making a 3rd room, except this room would not be glued to another room. Here's another way that you can align or set up your rooms. I prefer to have them parallel, but they can be adjacent. I'm using this Mini Brands toy shelf as a place to store all the baked goods in Gabby's Dollhouse kitchen. It fits perfectly. Now let's add on some items. First, on the shelf, we have a teeny tini's strawberry cake. Next, we have a mini cherry cheesecake, a cat bagel croissant, and what appears to be cat-shaped bread rolls that match the theme of Gabby's Dollhouse. Look at the stove knobs and what's in the oven. We need to make sure that Gabby is healthy, so I'm placing a mini red bell pepper, mini pumpkin, and cabbage into a little purple basket on the floor near the door. Gabby's Dollhouse is getting cuter and cuter, but wait until you see the other rooms. I'm showing you so that if you have them, you can also place them in this DIY doll room. Don't worry about these stamps on the counting blocks. I promise it will all be disguised. Hello, my 2 Gabby's Dollhouse dolls. Should I use the one on the left or the one on the right? The one on the left is way too short to safely cook in this dollhouse kitchen. Crew, can you please get rid of this giant pink pot and replace it with something that makes sense? I'll use Gabby on the right for a repaint. Gabby on the left looks like she could be Gabby on the right's little sister that wants to be like her. Imagine Gabby is baking something or brewing tea. Where is she going to sit while she waits? Come with me this way. Follow me. Here's a cute little living room nook for Gabby. The decor is so simple. I used a Mini Brands Home Series pink mirror, a mini pink shell couch, a pink and gold butterfly sticker, and an oval cutout of sparkle paper to make it look like a rug. There's even more in the next room. Let's go. I've had this mini animal kennel for a while. Now it's time to use it as a place for Gabby to store some personal items. Some are borrowed from a friend. Here's a pair of shoes, a brush, a dog bowl, and a chew toy. I've placed Gabby's items in the top compartments, and then I placed her dog's items on the bottom. We still have plenty of space for additional items, such as this folded blanket that will match Gabby's shirt later on. I also have this pet blanket for her puppy. The last item looks like perfume, but it's actually care solution for her dog. Now Gabby's Dollhouse has the basic essentials for her and her pet. Lulu is so cute. I believe this was a dog for Barbie at some point. I should have stored some treats to give them to her. The last room is a bedroom. This wooden dollhouse bed is the perfect size for Gabby. I gave her a new cat blanket. Here's what the bed looks like if you change its direction. And her pillow is an old rolled up Barbie towel. I really like the way her new bed turned out, but something's missing. This tiny house sticker is perfect as wall decor. It looks like a mirror. Cute, but I'm not convinced that this is done. I want to add on some more pet accents. I'm repainting these 3 paws with pink and silver nail polish before they dry, then stick them onto the wall. So cute. Gabby's dollhouse bedroom is done. Now it's time to repaint Gabby. I'm using a white acrylic paint marker to recolor her shirt and sweater strings. I used a black acrylic paint marker to draw on the stripes. Those are really white silhouettes of cats. I also repainted her shoes and the pink area of her ears. I really tried to repaint him. I really tried. I had hopes of using nail polish on those sprinkles, but just look at the texture on his face. We're done with him. Goodbye. Lulu, why are you looking at me like that? Gabby has additional friends, Pandy and Mercat. And that's it for the DIY Gabby's Dollhouse repair and expansion for dolls and collectibles. Thanks for hanging out with us as usual. If you are new here, we welcome you and we're so glad that you're able to join us. Don't forget to turn on your alerts and be the first to see our custom doll makeovers, doll hauls, dress-ups, skits, unboxing, parodies of your favorite TV shows and movies and more. We'll see you next time. And remember, we love turning old into doll-tastic new just for you. Bye-bye.